Hey, Sunshine, how are you? Hey, Daniel. Hi, Pam. Doing pretty well. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Diana. Hey, Saba. What's up, Kevin? Hello, Don. Doing pretty well. Hey, Lindell. Hey, Brandon. Another mild day today. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Larry. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Elaine. How's it going? Hey, Gigi. Yeah, he's a nice guy. It's the only time I talk to him. I'm going to go down to Detroit this week, so hopefully I'll run into him again. Ricky Bobby reminds me of that Javier Bardem, that guy that was in No Country for Old Men. Oh, Highland Park. All right. Hey, Smoke One. How are you? I just been screwing around today. She was on the chat a few weeks ago and was doing okay. Went to rehab, was living with her mom, but I haven't heard from her since. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Lizzie. How you doing? Well, and that's something that helicopter crash today, Kobe Bryant. Well, you never know. It's going to be interesting to see what caused that. They're flying those helicopters all over. Cleveland Clinic uses them as their emergency helicopters, medevacs. That's a twin engine helicopter. It should fly all day long on one engine. Jamie, haven't seen her. Yeah, so I mean that thing should have just had a nice soft landing if one engine failed. Yeah, it's true, Pooh Bear. Hey, Brandy, how you doing? Takes forever before they come out with the final conclusion on what they thought happened. Yeah, I know Kobe was on it and his daughter was on it, but I guess some baseball player was on it. So, and the number keeps changing. How many people were in it? Some say five, some say nine. I don't know what to believe. No, I never watched it. Yeah, it was too bad. His kid was in there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that about Ricky Bobby. Sure will. Hey, Tangela, how you doing? Oh, good. Congratulations. It's hard to do. I'll tell you, you'd be hard pressed to fit nine people into a S-76. I don't believe that. And if you did, it'd be hard to fit them in there and not be overloaded. Helicopters really don't carry much weight, even twin engine ones. Huh. No, you sure don't. That's for sure. Amway, the company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, they had a tail rotor failure about 10, 15 years ago over Lake Michigan. And it had flotation devices. They crash landed. The Coast Guard didn't find them. It was actually a private aircraft that found them and then radioed the coordinates. It melted today. It's right on the verge of like 32, 33. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about that virus. It's you know, culmination of it, different combinations. If you're healthy and not really old, it's not that big of a deal. They love music. They don't. Yeah, helicopters don't carry much weight at all. Even like I said, twin engine. When I had a buddy of mine that had an Augusta 109, which is similar to that S-76, and it was about an 80-degree day. Hot, humid days affect aircraft performance big time. We were at his hunting camp over in the west section of Illinois, and it was a twin engine. It was me, him, the pilot, and half fuel, and that thing barely cleared a 50-foot treetops, and that was a straight up ascent. I was surprised. I thought they, would have done much better. I mean, the weather affected it, but still, I mean, it's a twin engine helicopter with, a lot left, a lot of weight you could have still added, you would have thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's too bad on Monica, sweet girl. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not too many of it's in China. Oh, I get rain over there, huh? Yeah, it's kind of misty, foggy, that kind of thing. Yeah, a mild winter. 33 million watts, Stephanie? 9 passengers. That's crazy. I guarantee you, if there were 9 people on there, they're going to say it was overloaded. If you lost one of the two engines on even an aircraft like that, believe it or not, you'd have a hell of a time staying in the air. And it's warm out there. The good news is it's dry air. Yeah, people do it, man. People crash airplanes all the time that are overloaded. What tricks a lot of people is they don't do their homework and they think because it's got 6 seats or 8 seats that you can fit 8 people. Not really. Most of the time, it's like two full-sized adults and kids and babies, not adults, fuel, and baggage. Yeah, I just never know. It's too bad. I guess he owned that helicopter. If you Google the tail number on it, of the plane, it'll show you where it's flown around for the last 2 weeks for free. My guess is he owned it, but they used it for a separate charter, unless he just liked flying around in it every single day of the week. Yeah, well, I mean, pilots overload planes all the time. And unless you got a scale with you, you're basically uh, accepting what or estimating what people weigh, which isn't particularly accurate. Yeah, that's a lot for a helicopter. Yeah, I thought he was a great basketball player. Yeah, I know that, Gigi. Oh, do you, Stephanie? You can take classes now for that. If you get anxiety when you fly, that kind of thing. Hey, Lamshot. Lamshot, place like Denver, Mile High City, you get a lot of airplanes crash too. I'm telling you, density, altitude, and being a mile high at a small airport with a normally aspirated airplane. Go to the airport sometime on a hot, humid day and look how much longer they take on the runway before they get in the air compared to a cold, crisp, dry day. A lot of the people that own small aircraft in places like Denver, they're turbocharged, so they maintain manifold pressure as if it was sea level. Big difference. Yeah, I had a steak today. Oh, really, Brandy? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. No, I don't doubt it, lamb chop. Yeah. 5,000 feet in the air from the start is significant. I got rid of all the moderators. They did a great job, but I just found that it'd be better off if I was on the chat and took care of it myself. NBA player, I'm a Larry Bird fan. Yeah, either way, it's too bad. A helicopter like that is just crazy to afford too. The expense to hourly operating costs of helicopters compared to airplanes is like through the roof. Yeah, why'd they dragging their feet on the identities? Yeah. Yeah, Amish is really interesting. I was glad I got a chance to talk to that guy. Hey, James, how you doing? Yeah, I love Larry Bird. They said I read one article that said an engine caught on fire, but you can never count on the media. They make up more damn stories. Yeah, yeah, it'll take forever. That'll be a year and a half before they come out with the official cause. Yeah, it's twin engine. Was it foggy conditions out there? That's possible too. I don't know. If you've got a loaded helicopter in a hot day and you lose an engine, that's supposed to guarantee you a safe landing. It doesn't mean it falls out of the air. That's the whole theory behind twin engine helicopters. No, it will. I guarantee it, Lane. Yeah. Oh, foggy. Oh, yeah, it'll do it. Not too many helicopter pilots have instrument ratings. Oh, okay, Randy. Huh. Yeah, that's a stretch. 6, no problem. They've got the seats that face each other in the back, so that's 4, and then 2 in front. Yeah, he was a good player. Full size van. No, he has. I think he has more kids, doesn't he? Not too much, Cyrus. I don't make too much. Gerald called me today. Actually, was asking me about monetizing and stuff like that. Oh, he's your cousin, huh? Oh, okay. No, I don't believe in chemtrails. Go talk to that moron that has a channel about those. I forget what the guy's name is. It's all he talks about is chemtrails. You know, he's 9 other children. Or he has other children. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, he wouldn't have made it, snub nose. At least it happened out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's cool, little music. Hey, Cameron Fraser, how you doing? Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'll be getting some more Amish interviews out there. I was gonna interview another guy that runs this new creamery out there, but I guess he takes Saturdays off. Oh, that's cool, AC. No, I don't watch any other channels hardly anymore. You know, between deleting messages and answering questions, I just don't seem to find the time. Hey, Mojo, how you doing? Oh, thanks a lot, Lisa. Yep. People that own our Tim Hortons here are from Windsor. I used to go to Windsor. I spent a lot of time in Windsor when I was young, from about like 17 to 22. I would travel. I haven't because, you know, there's so much to do around Detroit. And I've always got Daisy and uh, I would. I just haven't, you know. It takes a while to figure out where to go and, you know, what's going on around there, that kind of thing. Oh, okay, Diane. Hey, Spessy, how you doing? Hey, Sheila. Hey, Gretchen, how's it going? Daisy's 7 years old. Yeah, I'm going to go to Detroit this week. Yep, sure am. Oh, okay, Stephanie. Time to get a new boyfriend, I guess, huh? Yeah, it's too bad, sketchy. Hey, Audrey, how you doing? Yeah, well, it depends what you consider a nice part. Are there expensive homes with lower crime? Yes. Not compared to cities that size, relatively small. Detroit's pretty much getting the same weather we have. No, I'm not religious. No. Hey, blue-eyed lady, how you doing? Oh, Erica, how's it going? Erica, what's the elevation where you live there? What's your elevation? Do you know offhand? Yeah, Detroit. You know, a lot of Rust Belt cities. Toledo, Detroit, Milwaukee, Flint. It's just the way it is, you know. Better times are behind them. Yeah, we got some snow on the ground, maybe like 3 inches, something like that. It's like 32, 33 here, bouncing back and forth. Yeah, that's about it, Elaine. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. People say I sound younger. Yep. I'm gonna do them this week. Yep. Oh, it's 6,000. Wow. Yeah, that's high. That's a struggle for a light airplane to perform. I like Toledo. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Toledo as well. I went to Monroe Community College. We used to go down there to the movies and malls and that kind of thing. Toledo's cool. No, it's unlikely I'd hear anything about from Kelly's daughter. Really unlikely. Yeah, you should visit Detroit. You'd like it. Get down there around the river. Windsor's right across the street. Little bridge, hop and a jump. Not too many places you can go to another country in about 10 minutes. Oh, that's cool, Eric. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool, music, yeah. Oh, Livonia, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they do have a good art museum. They sure do. Belle Isle's really a neat place as well. Oh, you like that? Yeah, he was easy to talk to. It was a good time. 52, huh? Rain in Seattle, huh? It's always raining there, isn't it? Yeah, but it is possible, but you need to put 50 grand into it to live in it. And there's a good chance you'd live in a neighborhood with burned out, dilapidated, vacant homes. Yeah, a lot of rich history in Detroit. I'm a pilot, yeah. I think I like the Shining the best. Hey, Pico, how you doing? Hey, John's mom, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not really sure what an apartment goes for down around Michigan Avenue. Anybody out there that knows? Probably 500, 600 a month. I mean, rent's expensive now compared to the old days. Yeah, anybody can be a pilot. It's not that big a deal. Just takes a long time to finish because of a lot of reasons. Most of the people teaching it don't want to. You got weather, airplane availability, your schedule, expense, maintenance for the planes. So a lot of things going against you. Yeah, I'm not too big of a reader. I really don't have one, I don't think. I read in Cold Blood a long time ago. I thought that was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite book because I read a lot of science books. Pretty good, ZX. How you doing? 1,200 a month, yeah. Tweety was saying she spends, I think, 1,800 a month for rent, or 1,600 in a 600 square foot apartment. Oh, is it that much, Patricia? Wow, that's nuts. Within 1 hour of Windsor, I mean, you better be in the Canadian side. Oh, okay. No, that's not bad, Stephanie.
Oakwood Drive, first head Delta 3.
Oh, thanks, Debbie. Appreciate it. He's an interesting guy. He's got a big business, really. It's a nice place. Two like giant buildings. I live in West Branch, Michigan, up north. Rural place. It's about 183 miles from like Detroit to here. Yeah, I really don't promote other channels on these chats, so I'm going to give you guys a warning not to do that. Oh yeah, that was John Norman Collins. Actually, I went to high school with the daughter of the guy that busted him on a polygraph test. Detective James from the Flat Rock Post. Oh, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. No, it's not that big a deal. They did, but it was an expert on a polygraph. John Norman Collins, yeah. My sister was going to Eastern at the time. I got a buddy who was friends with that Karen Sue Bynum's father. She was out of Grand Rapids. It's loud enough if you turn up the volume. If you're on a cheap phone, it's no problem at all. If I turn the volume up on a laptop, I can't stand it. It's so loud. I love my Astro van. No, I don't care about the gas mileage. Nope. I know all about the Michigan murders. Yeah, there were a couple guys they had really put through the ringer that they thought were responsible for those murders. He's still in prison. They run an article about him every once in a while. I think he's in Jackson, but I'm not sure. He was complaining something about a year ago. Complaining about something. I don't remember what, but I read an article on him. Yep, Seattle has some, yeah. No, I don't even go that way anymore. I used to spend a lot of time in Ann Arbor, but I haven't been doing that much. Traffic's crazy, parking's hard, so I usually just skip it and go right down 23. But most of the time what I do is cut over to 275 and then head south all the way and take Daisy to her favorite park. Yeah, I haven't been to California in, geez, 25 years probably. I've been there though. Yeah, I think Port Huron School is a great place to watch freighters, especially around sunset when the freighters have to make that turn to head out into the lake. And that sun shines against the side of the ship. It's beautiful. The only downside is you're not that close to them like you are in Detroit or Sault Ste. Marie, but it's good enough. It's an impressive view. You know, Port Huron has a lot of lottery runners for some reason. Scratch off and the big pots. Oh yeah, she is spoiled, that's for sure. Yeah, I think California's cool. I like to go out there. I just looked up the helicopter convention. I was thinking about going to that. They're going to hold it in Los Angeles for 2021, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer was Milwaukee. Are you saying only the pilot made it out of this Kobe Bryant crash? So somebody lived? Yeah, that's probably Thomas or another famous philosopher. Could be Mark Twain as well. Yeah, the car industry and the associated businesses that went along with it, you know. Yeah, I thought she was from Rochester. No, I've lived all over the place. I lived in Ann Arbor, Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, Florida. No, I can't fly helicopters. Flying a helicopter, I mean, you got to basically be born rich. Even if you get your rating, nobody wants to rent you until you get a bunch of time, and you can't get a bunch of time because you can't rent. And insurance is absolutely ridiculous for helicopters. Helicopters are super expensive. I didn't know about the Robocop statue in Detroit. Hey, Zach, how you doing? No, number one, I've been through Dowagiac, but I've never lived there. I don't know these news reports. I still don't know how many people were in it. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? The car companies are reduced. They're small. Used to be the big three. Now it's this mediocre two. Ford and GM. They're a skeleton of what they used to be. Yeah, right around that. I did the traffic reports with the guy for a whole summer in a Hughes 500C model. He's dead now. Pat Monks. It was the AAA jet copter. Hey, Gail, how you doing? But nobody said in anything I read, said anything about any survivors in the helicopter. Has anybody read that? No, never lived in Texas. Hey, sexy, how you doing? Too hot for me. I hitchhiked. I was going through Texas one time and got dropped off in Katy, Texas. I thought I'd never get out of there. Oh, it was a pretty good day today. Yep. Oh, okay. Nope. No, Lance. I had a girlfriend up there in Michigan State. I was up there a lot for a couple of years. Oh God, I went all over the place, man. I hitchhiked down to Mexico City, Seattle. I never really had any like super exciting stories. I mean, you tend to think of the good part, but man, there were times when, I got on with a guy one time in Northern California, and that thing didn't stop till Eugene, Oregon. We damn near froze to death. Oh, water bomber crash. Oh, sorry to hear that. No, it is crazy, no accurate report. But I think some of these outfits now make fake news just so people click on their site. They know if you see 9, you're going to click on it. Oh, thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. Yeah, bats, they have a lot of rabies problems. Bats eat a lot of bugs. You know, none other than Mexico and Canada. I have no interest in going anywhere else. Doesn't interest me at all. Yeah, this has been a disappointing winter for me. We haven't got much snow at all. They've got that valley fever in Arizona. That's no kidding, man. That finishes off old people all year long. No, I don't do any hunting at all. No. Hey, yo, how you doing? Hey, Billy, how's it going? Yeah, Colorado's nice. Take your oxygen tank if you're going to Denver. It's one of the top 5 air polluted cities in the country. Yeah, that's the way I look at it today. Plus, it's a super pain in the ass flying places now. No, I don't have any kids. No. You know, bats are the sign of a healthy environment. The bats start disappearing, you got a problem. Oh, Miami, all right. Hey, Diane. Denver. I don't really like. I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite city. I don't think. Yeah, that's in that. Where's that place where they grow all the vegetables up in Northern California, where Jerry Tarkanian was coaching? What do you mean? What happened to Maddie? What are you talking about? I've been doing 6 or 7 years, I think. Not that I know of, Chatty Cathy. I like Michigan, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I've been to Boston a lot. Yep. Fresno, yeah, Fresno, yeah. Yeah, I think it's an interesting area. Boston's neat too. Too much traffic. I wouldn't want to live in any of those big cities. Yeah, I lived in Chicago 13 years. That's enough traffic for a lifetime. You plan everything around that traffic. You know, if you're going to go on vacation, you want to leave at 3:30 in the morning. If you're coming back, you want to come back early or late. Yeah, Traverse City's nice. Yeah, I got a buddy building a house over there near Kingsley. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Yeah, I was a private detective my whole life. Yeah, I went over and visited him a couple weeks ago. You know, see how it was going. He thinks it's going to be a year from this spring before he moves in. Man, you couldn't give me a project like that. No way in hell. Yeah, no, people do it with planes, overload airplanes. Yeah, it's boring, Tiffany. Hey, Joe, how you doing? People overload airplanes constantly. There's a lot of small airplanes. You can get into airports easy that you can't get out. Private detective. No, I didn't do work for the public. It was all corporate work mainly. Well, you can fit as many in as you want. but they're supposed to be buckled in and within the weight limitations of the airplane. I don't believe 9. Oh, okay. How much total time do you have, Chatty Cathy? What's your total time? No, don't, Brad, I don't. Oh, okay. How long you had your ATP? No, I've seen 9 on the internet. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, okay. Are you currently flying? Hey, Super One, how you doing? Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Yeah, I enjoyed talking to him. Hey, Mark, how you doing? 9? No kidding. Well, I'll bet you money that's part of the reason. Yeah, and in a state like Michigan, it's no fault. Doesn't do you any good to catch him cheating anymore. It used to help in a divorce, so there's not much of a market for it. What type plane you flying, Chatty Cathy? Hey, Mark, how you doing? Oh, cool. So you're probably in the right seat, right? In high seniority. Yeah, that Amish guy's an interesting guy. Yeah, his son is too. I talked to him before I talked to the dad. They own a huge dairy farm as well. Yeah, educated to the 8th grade. That's about it. I know guys still flying in the right seat with that, Kathy. Kathy. Oh, I believe that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, their big thing is being a good steward to Mother Nature. No, he's a pretty sharp guy. It's an impressive place, this business. Oh, okay. I just had a buddy of mine retire a couple years ago from Delta. He was like 3rd seniority. He got that Wright Brothers Pilot Award. I went to his retirement party in October. I looked that up just the other day, and there's a lot of people that have that Wright Brothers Award. I wouldn't call it rare. Yeah, that's the old airport that they're talking about. The new one's not like that, Gail. Yeah, it was fun talking to that guy. Yeah, I had a good time talking to him. Thanks. Yeah, you can look them up by, region and city and all sorts of stuff. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Hey, Joy Jane, how you doing? Yeah, pretty much. AC, yeah. Caddy, did you flight instruct? I like downriver. I'm just doing nothing, screwing around. Oh, you're welcome, AC. Rick Fox was on it? Really? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, Chatty, did you flight instruct for a while? Yeah, I like Monroe. It hasn't changed at all. Other than the crimes went up. No, it was not. No. Yeah, a couple of the guys that work at that guy's place live in Fairview. They take their horse and buggy all the way to work. Ate a steak today. Yeah, it sure does. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool, Erica. What's that, Stephanie? Yeah, it's kind of true, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, it's not Taylor Tucker anymore. They've really upgraded. They're even indicting the mayor there now. Yeah, I wish the best for Gerald, man. He called me today and was asking me about linking his account to a bank account. Yeah, I don't know who was in the helicopter. I'm kind of interested to find out who was riding along. Oh, okay, Steve. Yeah, I don't know if they are. I'd probably get a margarita. Pretty good, Gabby. How you doing? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I canceled the idea of that indoor observation hunt. I think YouTube removed that video, didn't they? Yeah, it's like 32, 33 here. No, I'm not. Not familiar with it. It's a chat. I don't know if they have or not. There you go, Stephanie. Good for you. No, I don't have any kids. No. Yeah, Daisy's sleeping away. She's got a big steak bone today. I didn't really want to get a T-bone, but I got it so she could have a bone. No, I don't live anywhere near there, Gabby. Yeah, I've done them before. No, I've never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. Basically, Detroit and West Branch. My favorite parts of Michigan. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I think I'm going to sign off for you guys. I think I'm going to give old Daisy a bath, shower, actually. I got to do a little bit more paperwork, get my accounting all lined up. All right, Tiffany, you take care. So I hope you guys have a good upcoming week. All right, Gabby. All right, Susan, take care. All right, love you. Take care. All right, Mark. Thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate it. All right, Virginia. Virginia, I'm not going to do that indoor hive thing. That's more I checked in. It's not going to work. Too many horror stories. All right, Jelly Jane. Good night, Gail.